Princess Leonor and Prince Christian have stunned the world with a historic announcement that has captured the imagination of millions. The Spanish royal household and the Danish royal court jointly confirmed that the heir to the Spanish throne and the future King of Denmark are officially engaged. The simple statement read, "Their Royal Highnesses Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark are delighted to announce their engagement. Further details about the wedding will be shared in due course." Within moments, the news spread like wildfire across Europe and beyond. Social media erupted, with Leonor and Christian trending across Spain, Denmark, the UK, and the US. Fans shared images of the pair from previous events, state banquets, royal birthdays, and international ceremonies, now realizing that what seemed like a warm friendship may have been the early stages of a royal romance all along. Royal watchers recall their first public meeting during the celebrations for Queen Margrethe II's Golden Jubilee. At the time, they were just two teenagers sharing a quiet chat at a formal dinner. In the years since, they have crossed paths frequently at European royal events, and sharp-eyed observers noticed how comfortable they seemed in each other's company. Danish commentator Anna Christensen remarked that the signs were there all along: the easy smiles, the moments of conversation during official photographs, and the way they gravitated toward one another in group settings. This engagement is more than a love story, it is a symbolic union between two of Europe's oldest royal houses. The Spanish monarchy, with its centuries-old traditions linking Castile, Aragon, and Navarre, and the Danish crown, one of the world's oldest, now find their futures tied by a new generation. Historians are already noting that this would be the first time in centuries that a future reigning monarch of Spain is set to marry a future king of another European nation, making it a union with both romantic and political significance. Sources close to Zarzuela Palace say that King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia gave their blessing months ago, after Prince Christian made a quiet visit to Spain to spend time with the family. The Danish royal family is reportedly just as thrilled, with Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary welcoming Leonor as a natural fit for their son. One insider noted that Mary has always admired Leonor's dedication to her training and duty, seeing her as someone who would share the weight of future responsibilities with Christian as an equal partner. Spanish media report that the proposal took place at the royal family's summer residence at Palacio de Merivent in Majorca. The moment was described as simple and deeply personal. Christian presented Leonor with a family heirloom ring, and she accepted without hesitation. The couple then shared the news with both families before the announcement was made public. Royal wedding fever has already gripped Europe. Though no date has been confirmed, speculation is rampant. Many expect the ceremony to be held at Madrid's Almudena Cathedral, where King Felipe and Queen Letizia married in 2004, while others argue that Copenhagen Cathedral could host the grand occasion. Wherever the wedding takes place, royal experts predict that the guest list will include kings, queens, and princes from across Europe, creating one of the most spectacular royal gatherings in decades. Public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Crowds have begun gathering outside Zarzuela Palace and Amalienburg Palace, leaving flowers and letters of congratulations. Spanish newspapers have devoted entire front pages to the engagement, while Danish television is already planning coverage of what is being called the wedding of the decade. Online, fans are creating romantic video tributes of the couple, editing footage from previous public events with music and heartfelt captions. This engagement marks an important milestone for both Leonor and Christian as they step into their roles as future monarchs. Leonor has recently completed her military training and begun her university studies, winning admiration for her discipline and maturity. Christian, who just turned 18, has been taking on more public appearances in Denmark, preparing for his future duties as king. Together, they are seen as a modern royal couple who will bring fresh energy to Europe's monarchies. The announcement also carries symbolic weight at a time when royal families are under increasing pressure to remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. Their union shows that the next generation of royals is willing to embrace both tradition and modernity, continuing to serve their countries while living lives that feel authentic and personal. For now, the couple is expected to keep a relatively low profile as wedding planning quietly begins behind palace walls. But one thing is clear: this engagement has already become more than a personal milestone. It is a moment that has captured the spirit of two nations and united royal watchers across continents. The world will be watching closely as Spain and Denmark prepare for a wedding that promises to be not just a union of two young hearts, but a celebration of history, duty, and love.